Hello! You guys can all unmute if you want. So let me turn the main BGM down. And let me turn, let me just put in headphones for a sec. I'm gonna make sure everyone's volumes on stream are good so that, Vic, your avatar is going nuts with its smile. It's like picking up every little sound. So you can prevent that if you want by turning up your threshold sensitivity, but that is if you want to do that. Otherwise, we're just going to think that you are just chuckling to yourself constantly, which isn't a bad thing. Let me go and make sure that the So, we can't hear you guys on stream just yet. Hold on one second, I'm going to add an audio source. I'm gonna make sure that the output is the same. So let me go to Discord, voice and video, output, and it should be let's go output volume like this so that you guys are nice and loud. And let me add another audio source. Which one did I do? It was game. Okay, hopefully that will work. You guys can talk for a bit, and let's see if we can hear you. Just chat.
Hello?
Do stuff.
Hello.
I keep watching my little teeth to see if she is still grinning ominously at people.
Absolutely
Hold on,
love
stop talking for a
the...
sec. You guys are doubled up. You guys are doubled up pretty bad. You guys stop talking for a sec. So let me change it to... all right, go ahead and say some stuff again. Let me turn up the output all the way. Keep on chatting.
Join in here.
It's a surprisingly good musical and probably the least absolute problematic thing Trey Parker or Matt Stone have ever done.
It's like, I think it's accidentally aware of itself, and I think that's what makes it good. I don't think I intended to.
Fair.
What are these? What are those?
What are those?
God, I just watched somebody make a stress ball out of a balloon and a bunch of Vienna sausages, and I think this is an omen of the end times, actually.
I think you're right.
I'm going to share it with all of you, because I can't be the only one who knows about this.
Sounds good. All right, sounds like we're got there we go. Make sure everyone is equal. All right, now I'm going to just call on you guys as a little introduction and to make sure that all of the voices are equal volumes. So, on the far left, we have Sav. Sav, can you just say hi?
Hello, I'm Sav, the little white thing. That's me.
Perfect. And there's going to be a small delay because I am listening on the stream. So, next, the second from the left, Ren, would you mind saying hi?
Hello, I am Ren.
Your avatar isn't activating right now. On voice, activation. It was earlier.
He's sleepy. Or he hasn't been paid enough.
I think it should be fine, as long as you're
I can see it working
enough.
on my end, but there is the slight delay, and I can't tell what audio it's synced to because I haven't.
That's fine. It seems to be working most of the time. So that is Ren, and now, actually, let me hide the Krita for now, which is going to be your guys' first puzzle. Next, on the right, the second from the right, we have Vic. Vic, say hi.
Hello, I am Monkey.
Hello, Monkey. And then, actually, let me move you a little bit down like this.
No, my chair.
Make your horn not as in the way. And lastly, we have the toxic slut herself, Kai, on the end.
Shorts.
So please say hi.
Hi, I'm Kai. What's up? I'm the toxic sludge. I'm
Perfect.
the hot, sexy...
All of the volumes sound
surfer
pretty
gamer.
good.
Kai, I have a request.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
What's
you.
your
There's a
request?
delay, so I thought that you had stopped talking.
Kai, can you go knack, 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 knack?
We're good on
Time to wait.
volumes. I can actually go into real time, and I can listen to you guys in real time now. So now I'm not 30 seconds behind.
Welcome back to the real world
KG.
and not the land of imagination.
The
Damn,
Goodle has joined us in the future.
damn, KG. Maybe you should just connect to the OmniNet and fuck relativity. Discord with your friends across the galaxy.
Today we learn if we are all drift compatible or not.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
There we go. All right, let me actually turn Kai
Love how you two
slightly down.
look like you're on a date, and then me and Vic over here look like we're going to cause a crime.
Bastards on one side of the table.
We are on a list.
The guest list.
America's Most
I think it's
Wanted.
because our smiles on this side of the table look small and sweet, and you guys have big, wide, yes, I just stole something looks.
Hee
God. Poggers.
I keep seeing the
I hate
face, and I can't get over it.
It is devastating.
My
Moggers.
little mog chicken.
Now, what we are going to
You're
be
killing your father, you're killing him.
Now, what we are going to be doing today is a bunch of D&D puzzles that I have prepared for us. I love doing D&D puzzles, making them. Also, the chat looks huge right now, but that's just because of I had to copy and paste a lot of stuff. Didn't have the prep time to like resize everything, so it's functional, and it will just be super huge comments. The puzzles that we have right now, I have on Krita, and so I have a bunch of PSDs with various files that we're going to be looking at and using and going through together. And the cool part about these is I chose a lot of ones that you don't need to use my PSD files in order to add to your games. If any DMs, want to add these puzzles to their games, it is absolutely easy to do. Like, you can have these either as just text most of the time. You can have these as like draw your own visuals on your own map. You should be able to like replicate all of these, except for maybe one of them where you might need to redraw something fairly consistently. But we will get to that as it comes. So now we're going to be starting with our first D&D puzzle, which let me open up Krita right here. You guys can see, we will zoom in if we need to and put stuff on different layers. We will set the scene. You guys are not playing any particular characters right now. You shouldn't really need any sort of spells or class features in order to solve these. These are adaptable no matter what rule system you are using, no matter what, gameplay, dice, anything. These are just good old-fashioned brain puzzles that you can put into your game. And so, these right now are 5e classes, D&D 5th edition classes, Bard, Druid, Wizard, things like that. You can change them. You can redraw stuff to fit the game that you have going. And we will just like start out each one as if you, the adventurers, are entering the room. You see this in front of you, and in order to get out of the room, maybe it's locked, maybe it is trapped, something like that. You need to solve the puzzle in order to get something. So let me check here. So that is all of that. And this one is the statues there. That is the text there. And that is just that circle right there. So your first puzzle, you guys enter the room, and now you need to solve the puzzle in order to get out. You see in front of you a room with a bunch of statues. Let me adjust the angle of Krita. Actually, you know what? What might be good on stream here? Let me move it. Kind of like that. That sounds pretty good. That looks pretty nice. And I will move myself a little bit over. Just a little bit over like that. Perfect. And actually, can I? Whoop. I'm gonna get out my pointer as well, my finger. This is all like kind of being set up as we go, but this is very fun. And anything I do right now can be used infinitely. So give me 1 sec. Hide Krita for a sec. I'm gonna open up the Spud finger. Bless you, whoever was that.
Kai's got giggly bitch disease.
So this should be fine. I don't know if it's totally matched up with Krita or not. Let me look. Is right here is the edge in between those statues. So not very lined up. Let me go. Oops, not like that. We want a different one. We want Spud arm. So if I'm right here, so still a little bit lower, so still not quite. Right here, in between the first two statues. That's pretty good. So I can point at this and have you guys see what I'm seeing right here. You guys enter a room and see a room filled with statues. There we go. So all of these that you see in here are statues. Some of them, and there are also several like circles on the ground. 3 statues are currently in circles on the edge, and they have green lights around them. As you guys explore, around, you notice that all of the statues depict different types of characters, different classes. There are fighters and wizards and clerics. If you guys need any help, I can zoom in on specific ones like that so that you can see them. In fact, let's just sort of explore around. You can see a bunch of different statues here. And a bunch of open circles. And so, there is a message written on the back wall that you guys can see. Now, I will keep this message up for as long as you need. Let's go. In fact, let me get rid of the room as well, so you guys can just see the message itself. So, the message reads, and let me zoom out slightly so you can see everything. The message reads, "The bard is weak and needs martial classes to defend them. The druid and ranger, as lovers of nature, face each other. The wizard is the only full caster on their side. The barbarian feuds with the fighter and refuses to face them." Now, I can copy and paste that into the chat and pin it if you guys need me to. And I can...
That would probably be helpful.
So let me type that into the chat, into the YouTube chat. The bard is weak and needs martial classes to defend them. The druid and ranger, as lovers of nature, face each other. The wizard is the only full caster on its side. the barbarian and fighter feud and refuse. Oh, that's a little too long for this. The barbarian and the fighter feud. So that has been added. And I've pinned that message onto YouTube, so you guys have the words on YouTube. Feud and refuse to face each other. So, what would you guys like to do?
I wanna push around some of the statues.
Yeah.
First order of business, push things around to see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi and Vic, what is considered a full caster in D&D? Is it just like sorcerers and warlocks and wizards, or is it like, does druid count as a full caster?
It's druid, cleric, bard, warlock, sorcerer, wizard, and artificer. No, not artificer.
It's anyone who gets up to 9th level spells. So all of them.
Half casters only get up to 5th level. Debatably, warlock is not technically a full caster, but it still gets 9th level spells. So
luckily, I didn't draw a warlock on here, so you don't need to worry about that.
The bard of weak can use martial classes to defend them.
Okay, so I think I got a general idea of what the layout's gotta be. So obviously face each other means they gotta be on opposite facing circles. So whenever we put the ranger on, the druid needs to face them.
So they're going to be in the second row.
But the wizard is the only full caster on its side, so we can't put the druid on the same side that the wizard is on.
Yeah.
And the bard is weak, so the bard has to... Hi, Boudica. The bard has to fucking be... Ideally, the bard should be in between the fighter and the barbarian so they don't face each other. And thus are protected by martial classes.
So, which statue do you want to move first? And depending on how easy or hard, I would say I probably won't light up the circle if you have it in the right spot until it's all in there. Just because otherwise you could trial and error, just put a statue in every spot until it lights up. So I probably won't light up any statues until you put everything in place.
Okay, also, so these are in green too. So these are clearly in the right spot. So we have cleric, monk, and what the fuck is that? Is that a Spider-Mancer? What is that?
Artificer.
Oh, Artificer. Gotcha. Oh, he's got little mechanical claws. Oh, okay. Gotcha. How cute.
And what class do you think this is in D&D 5e terms? This guy with the big axe.
Oh, no, that's a barbarian. Sorry.
What class do you think this is with the shield and sword?
Paladin.
So, think about the puzzle. Which classes did it mention?
Mentioned wizard, bard, fighter, barbarian, and druid and ranger.
So it didn't mention monk. So now what do you think this statue is?
Okay, that's gotta be barbarian then. Oh no, wait, that's gotta be fighter. Okay, because he's got a controlled stance, but the guy with the big axe looks a little more... Wow, and he's got a beard, too.
You feel pretty confident that the guy, the fisticuffs guy is the fighter and the beard axe guy is the barbarian.
Okay. So
Is it that they can't face each other, or they can't be right next to each other?
It's face each other.
Okay, so they could be right next to each other.
Yeah, they could be right next to each other. Ideally.
And then the bard needing martial classes to defend them, it needs martial classes right next to it.
Yes.
You could put the barbarian bottom. Here's me attempting to
The
understand
barbarian
how
who?
directions work.
Yeah.
Bard needs the barbarian and the paladin next to
No, because
I was thinking,
Not sure what
starting
classes
from the
are.
bottom on the left, you could do barbarian, bard, and then the ranger.
Oh.
it. Yeah, might as well try it.
Well, no, because if you do that, then if you on the left. Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the
never
left.
mind.
On the left.
I can't fucking tell my right from my left, except politically.
So lower left going up, barbarian, bard, ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
Then
works.
we can probably shove paladin in the top left, and then druid in the top open space on the right, so it's looking at the ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the left, you guys are trying barbarian, and you
And then
slide
where's-
the statue easy enough. Barbarian, bard, ranger. You said
Yes.
Yeah.
barbarian,
And then-
bard, ranger, and you guys, if you are doing this at home, you can use miniatures if you have them. You can just draw little tokens or have something that indicates different classes. Barbarian, bard, ranger.
Then you could put the wizard on that side too, because that'd be the last character, and that'd be the. Oh, well, no, because then the bard is a full caster.
Yep. So you'd have to put the wizard on. Oh no! Wait, you'd have to switch the ranger.
Put the wizard under the fighter.
Yeah, but you'd have to put the druid.
No.
You put the ranger. You gotta put the ranger. Switch places with the druid and the ranger, because then the druid is a full caster, so the druid can't be on the same side as the wizard.
True.
So you're suggesting put the ranger over here and druid in its spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Druid.
We might need to then switch the druid and barbarian, and put the ranger at the bottom, so
Oh yeah.
the wizard can be flanked by some martial classes.
Oh no, the bar. Oh, the bard's gotta be flanked
Is
by
an
martial
artificer a
class.
martial class?
Yes, but the
Yeah.
artificer's in green.
Oh, never mind. I was reading it wrong.
Druid isn't a martial class, but
Even though
Okay,
every druid
what
thinks
if we-
they are a martial class.
what if we removed the? Okay,
This is fun.
we have the. Yeah, I got my gears a turning. So move the druid. I switch the put the druid where the barbarian is. Put the bard where the druid is. Or was.
Where's the barbarian going?
Oh my. Barbarian would go
Up left?
right. That one between the bard and where the druid is going to be.
What's against the fighter now? Facing-
Oh, you're right. Put the barbarian up top. Put the barbarian up top,
Barbarian up top.
and then put the paladin above the druid, and then put the wizard in the last slot.
Put the
The
wizard in the
ranger and
last
the
line.
druid aren't facing each other.
Yeah, we need to move the ranger.
Oh yeah, I meant move. I said that earlier.
So what do you want to move right now?
Switch the ranger and the wizard.
Yeah.
So ranger goes down here.
Sorry, I thought I said that. I may not have.
A lot of things were said, and it's hard to tell
But
what
What's my
is
key?
Which of
official.
them were hurtful.
sorry, you know how it is. Once your puzzle gears get turning, you can't be held responsible for what comes out of your mouth.
They are the toxic sludge.
I am the toxic sludge. I'm so toxic. They're gonna cancel me on Twitter. Even though I specifically made Twitter just to look at porn and art.
You say that like those two things are mutually exclusive.
They are
Porn
not.
and or art.
All porn is art and all art is porn.
Absolutely correct. That is the correct answer.
So you guys slide the statues in here and wait a moment as you slide the wizard statue in place. And then bung, 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 all the statues light up green, and you guys have successfully escaped from the
We
room.
did it, Kai.
We did it on the first try.
First
High fives
statue
over the
placement.
table.
I didn't need to like highlight a few of them and let you guys mastermind out which ones were incorrect. So very, very nice.
Puzzle
You guys
champion.
kind of worked out which ones were incorrect to start. Like, oh, we have this idea, but no, that one's wrong, and you didn't really need to visualize it too much. So very, very excellent job. You guys have successfully 1 out of 1, escaped the room. Congratulations. You guys are wonderful adventurers.
Did we level up?
Stay out.
You leveled up. You're now level 2 streamers.
Yeah.
It-
Now, am I, brief check, is everything on the stream? Like, can you guys see well enough? Can you hear well enough? I can hear my voice echoing a little bit,
Yes.
but is it echoing for anyone else?
Not that I can hear.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Also, for some
but
reason-
I don't have the stream volume out.
Yeah, don't
for
have the
some
stream
reason,
volume up.
the-
Have Discord volume up, but be looking at the stream.
For some reason, the stream lags a bit, and I don't know why. I can hear you just fine. Your voice isn't lagging on the chat. It's just absolutely the stream just does the fucking little gray spiral thing. I don't know what
That
I
is-
can do to improve that.
I think that's probably on my end. I haven't been getting dropped frames, but like occasionally I'll just see that on my live stream. Like I'm not getting dropped frame announcements, but it looks like I'm getting dropped frames on the stream, and so I'm not entirely sure if everything is good, but all of the sound should be fine. And obviously this is puzzles, so we don't need to be seeing quick reaction, like, you know, speeds and things like that. And so if the stream is like, you know, kind of delayed a little bit, that who cares? Like that's perfectly fine. So, are you guys
Damn.
ready to move on to your next puzzle?
Yes.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Give me 1 sec. I'm going to hide some stuff. Actually, yeah, I'm going to hide Krita for a sec so you guys can't see something. I need to make sure that the answer is not appearing right on the next thing.
Damn, I am so fucking KOTOR 2 poisoned that whenever you say Krita, I hear Kreia.
The brain rot.
The brain rot. I am constantly thinking about this fucking horrible old woman that has the most batshit awesome story to tell and is absolutely wrong, but boy, she is confident in the way she is wrong.
And in the delivery of her incorrect statements.
Yeah. She's the kind of wrong where it's actually like, damn, she kind of has a point, but boy, there'd be a lot of people dying if you got your way, babe.
You have to pronounce Frida with an Australian accent. Frida.
Krita.
Also, everyone here, go fucking watch that fucking 8-hour KOTOR 2 video essay. It's so fucking good.
You can watch that Pokemon competitive video I sent you first.
I will, after I'm done
That
with
one's
this.
only like 10 minutes.
Oh, geez, I
I
thought it
don't
was
think that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, sure. You know what? As soon as I'm done with my fucking Lancer lore playlist, I will watch that Pokemon video. I gotta hear
watched the
about.
4-hour or like 8-hour Scottish Omega Ruby review years ago.
Yeah, I love that guy.
That
His
was
voice
good
is
though.
his voice is so soothing. Also, that 8-hour KOTOR review is a very clear analysis of KOTOR 2, and it's very good and very trans-positive narrative. I love it. Great.
All right. So, you guys, I have our next puzzle. I pretty sure you'll be able to look at it nicely. So, yes, this looks fine, and we don't really need to see all the words on this. I'm mostly just going to be setting a scene, and you guys are going to need to, do a little bit of brain work. This is definitely for fans of logic puzzles right now. So, you guys enter a room where you see nothing around the walls, nothing around like any sort of tables or anything, nothing on the ceiling except for a small pedestal, maybe a table, maybe a pedestal, right in the middle of the room. It has on it 2 hourglasses, one smaller, one bigger, and some 2 like cup holder sized divots that seem to be about the same like radius as the cup holders themselves. So this actually that's fine, that can be on there, those are that, this is the layer for that. So let me these things are kind of resting on the pedestal on their sides. So these hourglasses, the bigger hourglass and the smaller hourglass, are resting on their sides on this pedestal, just sort of out, like outside of the cup holders. And you can see like there's some sand in one side, there's some sand in another side, but because they're resting on their sides, no sand is flowing through them right now. They're just kind of like, stopped, like part of the way. And you guys can see that they have numbers on them. One says 30 seconds, one says 2 minutes. Or sorry, one says 30 seconds, one says 3 minutes. So before, like, I get into any of the other wording of this, what do you guys want to do? Just walking into this room where you just see some hourglasses on their sides. One says 30 seconds, one says 3 minutes. On this pedestal where there's 2 open cup holders about the same size as them.
I guess put them back.
So you want to put the cup,
Yeah.
the hourglasses back in the cup holders?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, my first instinct was to spin them around like a top and watch them go spinning.
My first
Yeah, but
instinct
we're
was
not actually playing D&D. We're trying to solve a puzzle.
Yeah,
What, you're saying bullshit not allowed?
Yeah.
Saying bullshit
Well,
and fuckery not
My
allowed.
first instinct is to leave the room, KG, but there's nothing outside of the room.
Nothing
My
exists.
first
You guys are in a
instinct was
white
to-
void outside of the room. There's where you just spawn in.
Yeah. My first
Like
instinct
the
was
Matrix head world
Mhm.
thing.
What was your first instinct, Kai?
my first instinct was to take it and throw it on the ground.
Throw it on the ground. You try throwing it on the ground, and then it appears right back at the exact same.
Oh damn! This is some powerful magic, guys. I think our dicks may be cursed forever.
In fact, your dick has 30 seconds and 3 minutes, left to actually exist. And as soon as you flip over the hourglasses, all of your dicks become cursed.
Oh damn!
Acid for
Again?
This is like a really, really good puzzle if you want to transition really fast.
Yeah.
So...
Speed running transition.
Is cursing your dick how transition works? You have to go to a medical professional, aka a witch, and just have them curse your dick off.
My dick was cursed by a witch.
Wizard penis curse.
That sounds like a useful curse.
There's the witch that cursed my dick.
All right, new subclass time. Which subclass, and they have dick cursing abilities?
Oh, it's got to be Warlock. That's got to be one of their. Oh no,
Are
no!
you saying that she's gonna have to get her dick cursing power from someone else? No, she's born with that.
She studied for it. It's a wizard.
Okay.
No,
So sword.
I think it's you give it to a cleric.
Or Blood Hunter, because they come pre-built with curses.
Jesus fuck. We're just
Anyway.
arguing Who gets the new subclass?
No, my favorite one gets the dick cursing subclass. No, my favorite one gets the dick cursing
Actually,
subclass.
I've got a good argument for rangers as to why they should be able to curse dicks.
And what's that
Let me
one?
hear it.
What's that one, Ranger
Yeah,
player?
go on, please.
No defense.
There is no defense. I was just hoping Vic would agree with me, and that's the defense.
Damn, we
Now
got
that I'm done laughing, no, you're right.
we got like fucking 3 people who regularly play Rangers here, so like it could have gone anywhere.
It's the hunter's mark.
Yeah,
It really is.
Hunter's Mark of Curse Your Dick. And boy, this sure is one of our D&D sessions, isn't it?
This sure is a
It
D&D
really is.
session.
Okay, we should probably try to solve the puzzle.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm fine with
yeah.
this too. Like this is good. This is good content right here.
Pop those bad boys in the hole. Yeah, stick
Are we still talking about dick cursing?
stick them deep in the hole.
So you stick these weird cursed dick-shaped hourglasses into the holes, and you can see that as like the 30-second
But
one,
that one is so small.
it's very small, and the other one, it's got
That
hourglass
one
envy.
is so large.
Yeah, they've kind of got glass envy going on. So thank you, Mama Me, thank you. So the you can see that once they are in the divots, they fit in perfectly like cup holders, and the whatever sand was in like the top part kind of runs out slowly. You can see like, you know, they're timed pretty accurately to what they are labeled. And then as soon as the sand runs out in both of them and they're both in their cup holders, you can see like 2 small circles like on each of them, like, you know, kind of on their face, just sort of like appear. There's just 2 circles there and 2 circles there, and then some writing does appear on the wall magically, and it gives you some rules to escaping this room. Let me see if they're visible here. Mostly visible. So that I think is mostly visible. So once you flip over any of the hourglasses, the door will unlock exactly 2 minutes later, but it will only stay unlocked for 6 seconds. If you touch it at any other time, you will be hurt. Can you time it perfectly in order to get out of the room? You have, of course, a little bit of wiggle room, 6 seconds. You know, that is helpful. There's only one rule, and this has to do with the 2 circles on the hourglasses. Each hourglass can only be flipped over twice at most. So as soon as you flip over one of them, the timer will start, and you need to time exactly 2 minutes.
Interesting.
Let me
How far away is
reduce
the
Oops. How far away is the what?
door from the table?
There is no door currently.
Ooh.
Some door will open after 2 minutes. This is just in case, like in-game, people try to like detect like a magical door, and you just don't want them to. Then you just say like, "All right, there is no door yet," and it will appear, or like you'll get hurt if you try to touch the door before it's ready.
Alright, I think I've got it.
Mm-hmm.
So flip over the 3 minutes and the 30-second hourglass at the same time. The exact moment the 30-second runs out, you flip it the second time and you wait for the door to open.
Ooh,
So
that's
that'll be 1 minute.
So, could you repeat that?
Alright, so you flip over the 30-second hourglass and the 3-minute hourglass at the same time. The exact moment that the 30-second hourglass runs out, you flip it over a second time. That'll give you 1 minute on the 30-second hourglass that you can kind of count down for that 3 minutes. So you can tell when it hits like that 2-minute mark. and then you wait for the door to open.
All right.
Hang
so,
on.
do you need to revise that
work?
at all, or do you want me to?
I
go
think I
through?
might need to.
Because if you want, I
Yeah,
have
no,
this.
that's fine.
I have this drawn on here that you can experiment. Obviously, if you get it wrong, then you're not going to die, and you can try over again. Maybe in a D&D session,
No,
I would have
because-
everyone take some damage or release a monster or something. But
The reason we all ate Benadryl spaghetti before playing was so you can detonate it when we fail.
Oh my god. No, I think I do need to revise that because that'll give you. It'll give you like a 2-minute countdown from the 3 minutes, but.
What do
It
you
won't
think?
tell you exactly when 2 minutes is up.
if you want, we
Hang
can.
Hang on.
I'm hanging on.
Mhm.
Hold on. Let me.
Hang on.
My hand is hanging on.
Do the 30-second
Brain's
one.
working.
Flip over the 30-second one, and then when that one is done, you flip over the 3-minute one, and when the 3-minute one is half full empty-ish, that's when it'll open at 30 seconds plus 1.5 minutes. That's 2 minutes.
Do you feel confident in, eyeballing half minute-ish, half fullish?
I think so, yeah.
So, you guys want me to start that?
Yeah.
All right. If this was a D&D game, I'd probably allow you guys to do some rolls, or any sort of a tabletop game. I'd probably allow you guys to do some rolls to try and, like, notice when the thing is half full. Because that's just an eyeballing guess. And may or may not be exact. So, you flip over the 30-second one.
You have like a 6-second buffer. So, yeah.
Out of 3 minutes, yeah. So you flip over the 30-second one, and let's get a nice red here. And mark that you guys have flipped over this one. Why isn't it marking it? Why isn't it? What's going on? It's not drawing.
It's the dick curse.
I guess it needs to be this. Get one little mark there. And then after this one is done and it's like 30 seconds is over on this one, you flip over the 3-minute one.
Yeah.
And that one, do you do anything else? You just wait for this one to go kind of halfway?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't see any reason to flip over the 30-second one again.
All right, then you guys would roll a check to see if you can eyeball perfectly halfway. And if you rolled successfully, you know, for this level puzzle, I'd probably do like a DC 20 something, DC 20 like perception or investigation or something like that. So that it's like, depending on when you get it, might be pretty easy or might be very hard. And let's just say you guys are successful, you get out of the room. What if you guys aren't successful? And it all resets.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I guess there's no choice. We gotta start eating each other. we gotta start with the halfling. They're too juicy.
Yes.
No halfling in this party right now. But yeah,
if we're unsuccessful, we can let the 3-minute one run out and then flip the 30-second one over again. That'll be another 2-minute counter.
So, we will imagine that the whole thing resets and like won't activate until the sand is in the bottom, and like it'll reset the 2 circles as well. Like the 2-minute later is just once, and then it has to like all reset. So like depending on a roll, it could be successful. Depending on a roll, could be unsuccessful and get a reset. So if it's a successful roll, congratulations, you guys just solved the puzzle. If it's an unsuccessful roll, you guys are back to square one and haven't solved the puzzle. You could
Do
try it
it again
again.
to
You do
force
the exact same.
perception.
Hold on one sec. You could do the exact same thing and just re-roll every single attempt until you get it right. That is a way to do it. Like, I would allow that as a DM. But that isn't quite so much a solution to the puzzle as just luck of the roll.
Yeah, I think the first one flip both at the same time, and then at the end of the 30 seconds, flip it again. And so at the end, you'd have the 2 minutes left on the timer. Would probably be the most accurate if you trust your ability to flip things at the same time.
You get two people to flip it at the same time.
This is true.
Also, they're hourglasses. You could just two-hand it.
Exactly.
Time for two-handing.
You got to two-hand the big one. So, Vic, did you want to go through with that thing? That step and see if it works? Now, I believe
I like that idea.
Is that the same or similar to Sav's proposed thing at the
Yeah,
beginning?
that's Sav's idea.
Yeah, that's what I suggested, but I don't think it's gonna give you an accurate 2 minutes because it's just gonna tell you when the 2 minutes starts, and the door's supposed to open like 2 minutes after it gets flipped.
No, this is true.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Yeah, you'd have a minute left.
When you have exactly 1 minute on the timer.
Can you eyeball 1/3 of the sand? It would be even harder. Yeah, there is a way to do it without eyeballing. I will give you guys that. So we need
to open up the. We need to open up the hourglass and put the sand underneath of them.
So that the cup holder is filled up.
Yes.
Eat 1 minute worth of sand out of the 3 minute timer.
Yeah.
Can you eyeball 1 minute?
I was gonna say, Vic. I was gonna say eat the sand, but I'm like.
So
I like how the meat brain solutions are all on one side of the table.
If you can't
Yeah,
use
man.
your
I don't know
eyes,
how to
use your
fucking.
mouth.
I don't know how to fucking do logic puzzles, but I love the riddles, which is why I liked the riddle before.
Alright, I'm getting out a
said
fucking
logic.
notebook. We're really doing this.
So I can
know you said
start
logic, and I
doing.
thought you were about to say you don't know how to do laundry.
I can do laundry.
I could make a laundry puzzle that's a logic puzzle. Be like, you have these clothes and you have to separate these from these. Like, what do you do? If you only have enough money
it
for
would
2
be like
loads, how do you do
the
it?
puzzle where you have like the lettuce or like the cabbage, the chicken, and the fox. That you
Yeah.
have to cross the river with them in a way that they don't eat
Each
whatever
other.
they would be eating. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the laundry puzzle.
That's the
Just
laundry
adapt
puzzle,
it.
exactly. So, I can start doing any sort of steps that you guys want me to do if you want me to go through them. And if you guys want me to wait, I can wait. Any takers? Any volunteers?
Hang on, I'm drawing your puzzle.
Drawing my puzzle, alright.
I'm making it better.
I remember, this
Damn,
will
yes.
reset infinitely, so
Improving
you...
your puzzle off screen.
This will reset infinitely, so we can attempt each attempt if you guys want to. Very safely without having to worry about actually getting hurt.
What? So if you just toss the glass, what if you dump out the sand and completely fill the hourglasses with water?
If you dump out the sand and completely fill the hourglasses with water, actually, this is a good question. Would water wouldn't have the same timing. Water wouldn't have the same timing of falling as sand would, right? Because sand is like taking up like width of grains, and water would
Yeah,
like just
it would
kind of
flow.
bubble up and
Water would be a little faster.
yeah. I would
but
imagine
what
water
I'm
would be
saying
faster.
is completely fill the hourglasses so that like it can't transfer. Like both bulbs are completely full.
You now have an hourglass filled with water, and you can see the numbers on the top of them. If you like try to close them again somehow with mending or something like that, then the numbers have disappeared and the circles have disappeared. It seems that has deactivated the puzzle.
Okay, interesting.
You carefully get the sand back in the hourglass, and then it reactivates. You just scoop it up from the floor. I'm sorry, sand, and then funnel it with a cup back into
Mold
the correct
earth.
ones. Mold earth, and just all the way back into it.
Mold Earth, once again, the most useful utility cantrip. Mage Hand who? Mold Earth, fuck you.
So
You
let
want
me
to
know-
fucking dig a fucking 5-foot square in the ground in like 6 seconds? Bam! Awesome. Sorry.
So, do you guys want to do any sort of attempts while Sav is making theirs? Fab says I'd use the iPhone timer app. This is an artificer probably would have an exact like. Let me just like invent magically a device that just counts exactly 2 minutes. An artificer would like spin.
The fighter
Can
and
I just recruit them into the party?
Yeah.
Like they solve this puzzle for us.
the fighter and the barbarian are arguing over the timers, and the artificer's just like, okay, 2 minutes are up.
I would use a magic abacus.
I have a legitimate watch.
The solution is you go out into the hallway and find some nerd passing by and have them solve it for you.
Let's see.
The solution is you pray that a cup of noodles tells you the answer.
I will say just start doing attempts, you guys. There's no downside to doing attempts.
But the microwave you're cooking the noodles in doesn't have integers. It just has an on and off
Okay,
switch.
so
how do you
It knows when
calculate
it's
2
ready.
minutes?
I just lost my
He
thought.
cooking. Wait!
Okay,
You
so
gotta use it to use as a timer for boiling hard-boiled eggs.
I think I got it.
That's the solution, Kai. You got it. Good job.
God, Vic.
So flip the 30-second and the 3-minute at the same time. And then flip when the 30-second runs out, flip it again, and also flip flip it again, and when it runs out, flip the 3-minute one again.
That's a good
Because that'd
idea.
be a minute of the 3-minute one pouring, right? And so when you flip it again, that should be a minute at the top of the 3-minute one that slides back through. So that should be 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Did I explain that well?
Flip the 3-minute and the 30-second one at the same time. When the
Yes.
30 seconds is up, flip the 30-second one again. When that 30 seconds is up, flip the 3-minute one again.
Yes.
I think you fucking did it.
Yeah.
So would you like me to run that through
Yes.
Yes.
and see if it works?
Yeah.
Alright. So you flip both of them at the same time. And let's go here and here. You can see one light on each of them like activates. Bing. So one is up here and one is up there, and then you wait 30 seconds for this one to empty. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So 30 seconds have passed, and this one is at the bottom. This one just has a little bit there. And then what do you do, Vic?
And then flip the 30-second one again.
All right, so you flip the 30-second one again.
And then once the 30-second one runs out, flip the 3-minute one. And when that sun runs out, the door should open, because that should be 2 minutes.
So this one, another 30 seconds pass, and so it has now been 60 seconds. Both of these have run out, and there's a little bit more in here. And then at that point, you flip over the 3-minute one again.
Yes.
All right, let's see there. You flip over the 3-minute one again and let it run out. It has now been flipped over twice and has exactly 1 minute at the top of its hourglass. So as this sand runs out, it runs out exactly 1 minute later at 120 seconds. And you guys go and touch the door, and it is safe, and you all are able to escape the room successfully.
Yeah!
Yeah, you did, Vic. I was
Big
like
brain
halfway
hours.
there on my paper.
So, Sav,
Hey.
yours, the very first one you said was pretty much the solution. I just can't remember if you.
I just had to flip it again.
You just had to
yeah.
flip it like one last time, and that was also what Vic
Mhm.
said halfway through. Was pretty much the same one. You guys were just had like the very last flip of the 3-minute one. I think was missing.
Yeah, that was it.
And yeah, that was like the after 1 minute of time on the 3-minute one, there will be 1 minute in the 3-minute one. So you guys have an extra minute right there. Excellent work, you guys. You successfully got out of the room. And the 6 seconds one, the 6 seconds like window is definitely for just in case you guys accidentally flip them 1 second apart, that it is not going to totally ruin everything. And of course, the like if the DM is doing something like initiative order and everyone has to take their turn going through the door, I probably wouldn't do that myself, but if they wanted to, then everyone would have a round to go through the door. The eyeballing one I would allow as a DM just because you can roll just to really accurately judge how much is in there, but that is kind of leaving it up to a chance roll. And this one is the more guaranteed. We have it down to like a margin of error of a second or two. Excellent work, you guys. That was the mid version. There's a very hard version. Would you like that one?
I want to see it with my eyeballs.
I
I want to do it? No.
Let's look at
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I wanna
just show
see it.
us. But we do. I don't want to do
How
it. But I
many
want to see.
hourglasses are there, Goodle?
There are 6
Oh, many.
hourglasses. No, I'm just kidding. There's 3 hourglasses. So the very hard one. Let me go down here. This one says hard, but it might be very hard. The same rules. There's 3 hourglasses, and you can only flip them over twice. But you have to get exact. There's a 3-minute, there's a 30-second, 3-minute, and 5-minute one, and you have to get exactly 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And that is the very hard one. Or at least
4
yeah,
minutes, 30 seconds.
4 minutes 30 seconds.
Okay.
You guys are starting to try it. Even though you said you
Yep.
didn't want to.
Yep.
We won't try it, KG. Haha.
Haha. As soon as I show, you guys are like,
No,
but I need to
KG,
solve it
don't-
though.
Don't show us the hard puzzle. Don't do it, haha.
Unless.
Let's see, this layer.
Oh my god.
This
oh
is the
no.
hourglass, so I can just do it on here. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Same rule apply. Each one can only be flipped over at most twice. And if at any point you guys are like, let's not spend time on this, then I will just move on to the next ones. Let me know if you guys want to
You really
attempt.
fucking shouldn't, but I hate these hourglasses and I feel like I need to beat them.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
one smash.
If you guys want, these puzzles still exist, and like, if you guys want to come on again on a future stream, then we can challenge this one on a future one. Now that you guys have had some practice on the first one, and
Quick, someone write it down so you can solve it off screen.
I'm literally doing that.
well, then I'll just have to make a third one. That's very, very hard.
Oh shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, KG. This is the hardest puzzle.
And this isn't the hardest puzzle I've ever made either. There are definitely some that are just kind of really confusing or tough. They're like puzzle pieces you have to slide around and fit together. I have one example here that's a little bit easier, but I definitely made a pretty dang hard one for one group. So, once Sav is done finishing, like, writing this down to cheat
already
off stream, then let's
I wrote it down the second you pulled it out.
let's switch to a different puzzle. Let me hide Krita here, and we'll switch to a different puzzle. Actually, I can probably open up a new page and draw it, but I need to be looking. So I want to ask, for this puzzle, you guys, it would be very, very helpful if you had some dice in front of you to look at. How many D6s do you guys have available just to grab in front of you?
Well,
Me
let's
too.
see.
Funny.
We don't
Alright.
got. Glad Ginger isn't
Hang
here.
on, you
because-
guys are gonna get some ASMR. Ready?
Yeah, I got 1. Woohoo! 3.
I have like a billion D6s.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. These are just the ones from when I used to play Magic. 29, 30,
Yahtzee!
for a day, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43.
that's one
I'm
die
still
per
looking.
video.
44,
I got 4.
45.
I used to
I
have
have
another.
more. 46,
I got my.
47, 48, 50.
I got 1 more that's my fancy bloodstone dice, so I'm not gonna use it for this.
I
But
have 52, 53,
Jesus fucking Christ!
54, 55, 56.
More anymore.
Damn. Could fill up
I
like
think
a.
that's all of them.
Could fucking fill up like a fucking Scrooge McDuck kiddie pool and like fucking.
58. Is that a
Oh, is that all? Is that all, Savannah? You have more?
I have like a 30 pack of D6s from when I used to play 59. From when I used to play Magic the Gathering as like token like life counters.
Yeah, but mother.
So I have a lot of D6s. Also I played a monk.
That
Yeah.
is fair. I used to have another D6, but I have no idea where it is.
I don't have my dice tray down here with me though. That's okay. I
So-
don't have 56, but I do have a healthy collection.
So, this is a series of puzzles that are pretty easy, but there's a lot of variations that I can make of them, so it's kind of fun. I would like, as long as you guys have pick out 4 of your favorite D6s right now, and put them like on the desk in front of you.
Well, I got 4 that I'm using for this, so they're these ones.
Savannah, please deliver me some dice.
No problem, babe. I got you. You get the pretty ones. Look like they got moons in them. I'll be right back, guys. Gotta deliver some dice.
Deliver the dice. That's what D&D stands for, dice delivery. Dice and deliveries.
I got 1 set of ginger dice on here.
What kind? Which ones?
Crime of Passion.
What's that like?
It's a like a pinky red dye with this tarnished gold color with swirls of red and black flecks and roses in it.
And you want to drop the link to where you can get those dice?
Yeah, I certainly
This-
can.
This episode, this stream has been brought to you by Royal Ram Dice. Royal Ram Dice. When you want quality and quantity, you know where to go. Warning: this has not been endorsed by Royal Ram Dice, Ginger Russian, or any sort of Russian industries.
Ginger has no idea that we're doing this for them.
Just a shameless plug for our good cleric.
Our good, only plays Warforged Cleric dice merchant.
They absolutely are, Mamma Mia. They are wonderfully pretty, very, very awesome, and handcrafted by our friend Ginger, who makes excellent dice. Check out Royal Ram Resin, and pick out some of your favorites. So, Sav, Ren, do you guys have 4 dice in front of you? 40. There's actually Sav did.
Boy, do I?
Did you? How many did you give Ren?
4.
You might actually need to go back because the next couple of puzzles, just give them like 10. Just give them like a big handful. Because there's going to be a series of puzzles. This first one needs 4, then the next one might need like 5 or 6. So just like go over and give a couple more. Because this is a series of pretty easy.
And get my dice tray dice.
Because let me show you guys what this puzzle is. Just a very simple one like this. So I would like you guys, whenever you're ready, and Sav can do it once they're back. So I want you to set up 4 dice that look kind of like this, just on your desk, where like the top number is, 3, 4, 6, 2, and it's kind of in those angles right there. And let me know once you guys have sort of set that up in front of you.
Wow, incredible. The 6 and 2 were naturally like that. An auspicious omen.
Alright, dice have been delivered.
Excellent. So, Sav and Ren, I'd like you to just find 4 dice and just set them on the desk in front of you where these numbers are on the top. You just have 3, 4, 6, 2 up on the top and like kind of angled in those angles. And then let me know once you guys have those 4 dice on your desk in front of you or in the tray in front of you. You're going to want a stable
3, 4,
surface
6, 2.
so that it's not like on a bed and they're like rolling around. 3, 4, 6, 2 at these angles.
Okay.
I have them on my table and I have my bowl next to me in case I need to roll them. I have this really nice wooden bowl that I just found that I use for my dice. Looks like one of those fucking Buddha bowls, honestly. It's made out of...
Big wide wooden bowl.
It's not a wide one, but it's like a fucking rice bowl. Looks like it's seen some wear and tear, but it's a good one.
All right, so Sav, you got this all set up?
Yep.
Ren, you got this all set up?
Go.
Yeah.
Vic?
Wait, what am I setting up? I just got back.
You want 4 dice in front of you that kind of match this, so that the numbers on the top are 3, 4, 6, 2, kind of at this angle here. If they are dot dice, then it doesn't matter what angle. But it's kind of fun if you have a numbered dice to have different angles. And Vic, you got this set up?
Yes.
Kai?
Yes.
So, the puzzle is very simple, and this is a very simple one. It's the first of a sequence of puzzles. You need to just be able to turn the dice, so you kind of like rotate the dice so that like you put this one down and a new number is on top. You put it this way and a new number is on top. You put it this way, so a new number is on top. You need to just do 4 turns of these dice, any dice in any direction, a total of 4 turns to total 5 when added together on top. So, you can turn any dice in any direction you want, but you can't flip it all the way around. That would count as 2 face turns. You can't do like one to be on its side and then the other to be on its side. That would have to count as 2 turns.
Wait, are we
4
flipping
turns.
them or flipping them?
Not flipping them 180 degrees. You can like roll it to any face or like flip it to any face of the adjacent faces.
Oh, like 90 degrees.
Yes. And you
Wait,
take...
so some of my dice do not have the same number orientations.
That shouldn't matter for this puzzle.
Oh,
Okay.
I got it.
So actually for this one, it's a fairly easy one. You guys can say when you get it, and then we'll wait to see like like if everyone is able to get
Got it.
Yeah, we'll wait to see if everyone can get it before we do it. Vic, did you say you got it too?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, so got it.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
Now and I forgot to mention we're supposed to shame the last person no matter what the round is. We
Shame.
shame and
Shame.
point at the person who
Shame.
does it last.
Shame. Shame.
So, Sav, you can take another minute to try and solve it, or you can ask very nicely, please, sir, can't you like have the answer to one of your friends here and have them see if they can get the answer for you. And then like that will be
Ren, my love.
Yeah. Okay.
Babe,
So-
help.
Your 6 is gonna be the odd one out because you can't flip your 6 to 1 because it's on the opposite side. So I'll just give you that as a hint. The 6 is unique. In that position is unique. The other 3 are going to be the same number.
Pretty good hint.
Yes. Trembling.
I legit do not understand this puzzle. I don't know if I'm like understanding the rules correctly.
You can change the number to any number on the die except the number directly opposing it.
Except the number on the bottom.
Yeah.
And so the essentially, as Ren described, a 90-degree flip. Like, imagine just grabbing the top of it and kind of
rotate it 90 degrees.
rotating it to one of the other adjacent faces, in any direction.
Like you're changing the number, you're not changing the orientation of the number. It doesn't really matter which way it's pointing.
Me having you guys do it at these angles, these specific angles, is mostly just to allow some randomness and variety in like directions that things need to be changed, so that not everything is uniform.
I think I got it.
Let us know what you think, and then we can see if that matches what everyone else came up with too.
I don't wanna fucking do that.
Well, they should add up to
I'm
5.
the slow one here, apparently.
They should add up to 5, and you just rotate each die only once.
Yeah, I just changed it a bunch of 1s, and then the 6 is a 2.
Yeah,
So,
Is that right?
yeah, that's what I got.
so what did you
Okay.
guys change the 3 die to?
A 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you change the 4 die to?
1.
1.
You rotate it to the right, and it's 1. Although it might be a different orientation depending on your numbers. What do you rotate the 6 die to?
2.
2.
What do you rotate the 2 die to?
1.
1.
1. So you have 1, 1, 2, 1, and that equals 5. And you guys successfully solved the puzzle. So, that,
Yeah.
as Ren noted, you can't put the 6 down to a 1, so that has to be the 2. Everything else you can easily get to 1 from their sides.
Launches my dice across the floor.
I have, we're going to do 3 or 4 of these, depending on how fast you guys get them. So, the next one, let me see which one to do. I'll draw it here for you guys. This one, let's do, I have 4 of these. So, probably this one. So, I'd like you guys to have 6 dice in front of you, and very, very.
I do not.
You don't have 6 d6.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna actually leave after this, so this may be the perfect time for me to bow out and go to bed because I got fucking work tomorrow at 5.
That sounds good. Like
So-
then, thank you for joining us for the first couple. We'll be doing a couple
Yep.
rounds of this, and then if there's still some time, maybe a little rotation puzzle. But thank you for joining us up until now.
No problem. I had a lot of fun. Maybe we can do this some other time. I'd be happy to come by when I can.
Hell yeah. So thank you, Kai.
Right.
Everyone say bye, Kai.
Bye, Kai.
Have a good night.
Bye, Kai. All right, I'm going. Later, losers.
Later, loser.
Smell you later, twerp.
Oh no, my ego as a Pokemon trainer.
She's perpetually screaming now. Oh. Gone.
So let me move Vic down slightly. Vic, you get the whole side of the table to yourself now.
Aw, yeah, time to sprawl.
I'm gonna man spread.
And spreads on your table.
There we go.
Play footsie with the other losers under the table.
It's kind of a long drawn table. I wonder, yeah, you could meet in the middle. It's not exactly the
Yeah.
scale. It's very high, like counter in the way that you guys are set up.
Yeah.
So, this
Mom
one,
just stretches their legs as far as they can go.
I mean, can't monks stretch their legs as long as they want, so long as they're within humanoid ranges?
I mean, changelings are Stretch Armstrong in my head, so...
Stretch their leggy out 20 feet.
I'm gonna draw 2 new squares here. And I want you guys to set up 6 dice, and it's very simple. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in front of you. Just like that.
3, 4. Where's my 5? I need to repaint this die. I don't like the note color on it. Anyway. I'll worry about that later.
Let me know once you guys are all set up.
I'm good.
Yep, I'm good. Actually, away with you.
So let's see. There, let's make it a little bit smaller so you can see it on the stream very nicely. There we go. So this one, once you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 set up in front of you, the puzzle is you need to take 2 turns for the dice to total 14. And you can announce once you have solved it, and we can shame the slow person. So we'll see if Sav is able to get championship back and finally be part of the shame group, or if Sav gets the shame corner once again.
You said 14?
Yep, 2 turns to
I think
make
I got
14.
Done. I
Ooh,
did it.
Shame on Ren.
Can I do basic addition? I keep double checking, like, did I add that shit right?
Yeah, sometimes this is you become unconfident in yourself and be like, okay, what are these numbers? Did I forget? Did I count it wrong?
I counted up right away that what we have added up to 21, but then I'm like stumped with being unable to flip the 5 to a 2.
Yeah, it can be done. That's a good solution to start with, but that can be tough to kind of work backwards from.
Yeah.
So, Vic or Sav, what kind of dice are you using for this one right now? Like, are
Okay,
they all
I'm
part of
good.
one set?
No,
No, just a bunch of different
they
ones.
are all mismatched, yeah.
I am doing this setup in front of me in case I need to as well, in case I need to see like which way to turn things. And I have 6d6 from my Sailor Moon set that are all the inner
Sailor Moon
senshi.
set?
I have a Sailor Moon set. It's all the inner senshi plus who's the extra one here? Inner senshi plus I guess it would be Chibi Moon, since she's the pink one. And so I got green, blue, other blue, yellow, red, and pink.
That felt like a cheerleader cheer.
Green, blue, other blue, yellow, red, and pink. Green, blue, other blue, yellow, red, and pink. There are outer senshi
Yeah,
dice
watching
too.
Sailor Moon, that was fun.
Yeah,
I
I
have
do.
an irrelevant question.
What's up? What's your irrelevant question?
What did you eat for dinner last night, and was it on a patio?
Oh, it was in a it was a restaurant that had like one of those like side courtyards as opposed to a patio, and it was some kebabs. I ordered some kebabs.
Hell yeah. You didn't post a picture.
I did not. I completely forgot. I'm so
They were too delicious.
I'm so new to the concept of taking pictures that like I did not even remember that was something I was supposed to do while I was eating it.
You didn't remember that was something a phone can do now.
I didn't remember. My phone? An iPhone? No way.
Something that a phone has been able to do for 10 years
The
now.
telephone?
The telephone? Wait, the thing people you talk
My
on?
rotary dial
That
phone?
can't take photography. That can take photographic images. So, Ren, why don't you tell us what you think the solution is, and we'll see if it matches everyone else's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. Did everyone else get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3?
I sure did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4.
That's a 15.
Is it 15? No,
1, 2,
it's
3.
5 and then 5 and 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4 is 15.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So
I
put that back.
counted wrong.
Put that one back to a 6 and see if it works the other way.
No, it works. I got it.
You got it. You guys all got the same solution, and that is the correct solution. There's actually a second solution. Can you guys figure out a second solution? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up top, and there is a second solution. Let's see who can get it first, and we won't wait until everyone can get it. We'll just see who can get it first. So reset the puzzle back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and see if you can find a different solution besides this one.
Mm-hmm.
You said 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, so I propose 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1.
Can't do that, unfortunately, because it's hard to get the 6 to the 1.
Let's see
fuck.
here. Did I do that right? Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 4, 5, 2.
Let me see if that works. That's different than the one I have, but that might work.
3 turns and not 2 turns.
1, 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're right. That would take 3 turns rather than 2 turns. It'd be wait, 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 2. Actually, it would only take 2 turns. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 2.
So one. Oh yeah, it would.
No, it wouldn't. 2 to 1, and then 3 to 2. And oh no, wait, yeah, both of those.
If you
That's move the
if you
center
go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 6, I think. That's what.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 6.
Yes.
That is 6 right here, and that is 8 right there. So that works.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. There's a third
Have I
solution.
redeemed myself yet?
Yes,
Have
you
I
did.
solved a puzzle?
Oh, a math puzzle.
Can you guys figure out a third solution? I figured that there might be other
fucking shit. Keep adding.
If you guys want me to give you the last one, then I can give you the last one. You've already solved it twice, 2 different ways.
Yeah, stop trying to make a bunch of gays count, KG.
I'm going to subtract your breath from your body.
The last one. Stop! I'm sorry. Fuck. The last solution.
Oh no.
At least the last
The
one.
stream is gonna go on forever with no one to turn it off.
I leave a puzzle on screen as I die, and without the control of the stream, you guys can't edit the page to see if you've solved it or not, and you're stuck forever.
We just have to use like snail mail to check our answers.
So the other solution that I had, you guys obviously found a different one, was 1,
I have
2.
one.
Oh, what is it?
1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2.
That is the solution that I had as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2.
Beat you, KG.
You beat. I hadn't even
Win.
solved it yet. Like I was doing this in real time along with you guys, and Sav beat me. So those are the ones that I didn't even come up with the center one, but you guys obviously figured out another one. So all of these different combinations are correct solutions for 14. Now, would you guys like to switch to a different puzzle, which would be the last one, or would you like a few more of these?
What a new thing.
Yeah, it's a different puzzle.
All right, this one does not add. This one has nothing to do with addition. This one is a good old-fashioned little rotation puzzle. So, this is one that if you were to use all the previous ones, anyone could apply in their games very easily. They could just use the dice that people have. You as the DM could just put out 6 dice for people to use and have them rotated, or you could have everyone pool 1 or 2 of their d6 to use. You just need to get up to 6 or 7 d6 for some of them. And the hourglass one, it's really just theater of the mind. You could give them the written rules, but you can apply that anywhere. The statue puzzle, you can set up miniatures or draw on the thing, or just have the words, like literally on a blank sheet of paper, just have the words on like slips of paper and put them in different areas. So there's a lot of ways to craft that easily. This one I was saving for last because it's a little bit harder to implement in a table game. You would have to like perfectly redraw this thing and like set it up like this. And so like if like people want it, I could upload a file for people to download, like a PSD file for them like this, and then they could print out, they could honestly, one thing that people could do is if it's just a blank sheet of paper, they just print out these triangles and like cut out the triangles like you're in elementary school, and then just have the 3 triangles in front of you. I recommend if you do this puzzle to set it up like this. So like take a screenshot and set it up like this, because this is a good starting position for this puzzle. Obviously, you guys you go into a room and you encounter, it could be a table, it could be a wall, whatever. You go and see this like Triforce shaped puzzle in front of you, and it has lines on all of these things that don't seem to match up too perfectly. And you realize that you are able to rotate the pieces. And so you're able to rotate left and right each of these individual pieces. So this might, require some trial and error, but let's see if you guys can complete a full picture with this. Let me know which, you can say top, middle, left, right as the 4. Those are the ones that these are labeled as: top, center, bottom left, bottom right. And you can tell me which thing you want to rotate. Obviously, there's only 3 sides for a triangle that something could be.
Left counterclockwise.
So left and counterclockwise is this direction. Whoop. Feel free to shout out stuff. This is not one that's going to be very easy for you guys to plan several steps in advance for.
Shout out anything?
Anything you want, even totally unrelated stuff. Now, you have to say who you're directing that to. You have to at least specify who you're directing your shouts to.
Popular quote from the movie Wizards.
Wizards 1980.
So what was that you said, Sav?
Could you rotate that counterclockwise one more time?
One more time? Alrighty.
Yeah.
So it would be like this. Like that.
Yeah.
And anyone who wants to suggest a rotation, feel free to.
Middle one clockwise.
Let's go middle. There we go. Middle one clockwise.
I may be wrong. We'll find out.
That was clockwise, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. What's the next piece you guys want to do?
This one's
What'd you say?
the lower right one.
Lower right one.
Clockwise once.
Clockwise once. It would be like this. Let's adjust the angle a little bit, like that. Who wants to do the honors?
Top one clockwise twice.
Yeah.
Or just counterclockwise once.
Damn, amazing how that works as the same stuff.
Yeah, I love rotational symmetry. It's not symmetrical.
You guys
Rotational geometry.
rotate the images and form this picture. What does this picture look like to you?
Board.
Hmm?
Is it a board?
It's a board.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
Where is he going?
This is the head, and it's zoom, 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 zoom. Feathers behind it. This little triangle here is just a little red herring, so that it would look like there's something supposed to be on that side. You guys have successfully completed the puzzle.
It's the red herring that the osprey is fishing.
Yeah, it's the literal red herring that he's going and catching. So this is a board in very, like, you know, geometric shape to obscure what it actually is and to have a lot of lines. And this is mid-easy. It was a mid-easy one that was not supposed to take too much. If you as the DM, and I do have different versions of this, if you as the DM want to make it a little bit harder for people, then these triangles were already in place. Top, center, bottom left, bottom right. You don't need to have them in place already for your people if you want it to be a little bit harder. That's going to be much, much harder. At least like 2 difficulty stages harder, because they won't know which one is supposed to go in the middle. They won't know which ones are going on the right or left. You just hand them some pieces and say, like, here are some puzzle pieces. Figure out a triangle. And they will have to do that. Some people might even assume it's supposed to be like a trapezoid or something, as opposed to a full triangle. So that one would increase the amount of time it takes for them to solve quite a bit. Also, a little bit of the confusion or frustration or difficulty. That's one thing that you want to give some leeway for as just advice from a DM. A lot of puzzles, it can just be frustrating or confusing if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, or don't know which of many things you're supposed to be doing. So definitely judge based on your players' enjoyment of puzzles, based on how much they want to do a difficult thing. If only one player really likes puzzles but everyone else is not that keen on them, then maybe accommodate the majority of the group instead. And so this was a mid-easy one. This hourglass one, we started with a medium one, and then it's we have a hard one that hasn't been solved. We'll solve later. This one, statues, was also like kind of mid. That one might be mid-easy to mid difficulty. There is also an easier version that I didn't do, which has more statues filled in to begin with. It's the same logic puzzle, but more of the statues are already starting filled in, so it's a little bit easier to guess. And then the dice one is, there's a whole bunch of different puzzles you can do for the dice one that you just pick a different, like, you know, combination of ones. Oh yeah, Sarah, like, you know, you did one of these in one of my games. You did the statue puzzle, yeah. And the dice ones, you can come up with a bunch of different combinations as a puzzle maker. Just decide a number or like put down a number of dice and just decide what number you want to get to, and which, like, you know, different combinations there are. Obviously, there could be a lot of different combinations that could make the right solution, and you should allow any of them if there are more than one. This one, definitely didn't want to give them the move the pieces around. That one's better in person than it is on digital like this, because it's a little confusing to be like, can you move this one? Can you move it over here and rotate it? And if they're all scattered around, it's a little more confusing. So that one's a little bit better if you have the pieces actually physically in front of you. So what did you guys think? This was we got through 4 different puzzles today, a couple of different variations of one or two of them. Did you guys have fun? Are your brains dead? Are they completely melted? How do you guys feel?
My brain feels more powerful than it's ever been. I successfully added numbers together and didn't implode.
I'm tired because it's late. The puzzles were energizing.
There was so much math. So much math.
I regularly do more math.
So let me see. There were 2 math puzzles in this one. We got this one was some difficult addition. The dice was addition, which I know is the hardest math that exists, is adding numbers together. This one at least logic, and this one just all visuals. So I didn't want to do all math or all logic for you guys. But yeah. So congratulations, you guys are very big brain today. You guys are the champions. You guys are the winners. You have successfully escaped 4 out of 4, even like 5 or 6 out of 6 rooms today. and hopefully anyone watching has gotten some ideas on puzzles that they can add to their games. I want to do this again, but if you guys feel completely worn out, then maybe I can invite people from my other groups as well. But I think that's the end, so we can close it here and just give like a little goodbye. So, hey, Nate, like I just saw your comment as well. So Sav, why don't you give a little like just closing, how like you said that you were like, you know, your brain is totally tired. Like what are you gonna do now that you've successfully gotten out of a bunch of rooms?
Oh, we were still in the rooms.
You've escaped every
God,
room I've
it's
given
like
to you.
you're
Now
asking me what I'm gonna do with lottery money. I'm gonna live the rest of my life, I guess.
You're free from the puzzle dungeon. You can finally live your life. You're out in the open. You
Study,
just
I guess.
I just got out of math prison, I guess.
what? You like Zero Escape games, don't you? It's just exactly the same thing. You just
Why
stepped
the
out
fuck
into
am I in Nevada?
you just stepped out into the desert and
desert?
successfully. I guess I just live my life now.
Yeah. What else am I gonna do? Gonna wait till Tuesday, I guess.
Ren, you just successfully escaped into the desert. What's your next plan now?
Oh, I'm gonna go find Snake and Clover, I guess. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah, where the fuck are they? Also, that's their real names. I still can't believe that.
Their real names are Snake and Clover, god damn it.
Or at least Clover
No,
was.
it's Light and Clover.
Light and Clover.
Oh, it's Light, yeah.
But, Vic, now that you have successfully escaped this math prison and gotten out into the desert of the real world, what are you gonna do now?
Probably play video games.
Damn, same.
Solve some more math puzzles.
Damn, same. And if you were watching and commenting, thank you very much. I know we had some D&D friends here commenting. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will have to make sure not to use any of these puzzles in any of my groups ever again because they have already seen the solutions. So I'll have to just make a bunch more. That is all for today. I'm glad that this worked out pretty well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to my buddies here for coming and joining me. And I will see everyone again next week for more streams. No more streams for this weekend because it's July 4th weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.